Today I want to tell you the truth and reality of altitude sickness in Cusco, Peru. For me, it hit really hard. I didn't think it would. For other people, they don't notice it, or it hits less, or they're coming from somewhere like Bolivia where the altitude's already high, so they've already adjusted. But for me, here's what happened. I flew in from Lima in the afternoon, and then I didn't notice it until I went to sleep in my hostel here. It was super cold, so I put on like a sweater, all this stuff, a jacket, and then put my thick covers on. And then at 2 a.m. I kind of woke up because now I was too hot and I was dry coughing. I felt like I was a bit dehydrated. So then I bought some water, I drank it, and then I got some ibuprofen, took that. And then I already preemptively got these altitude sickness pills, so I've been taking those. But it was almost like I had a fever. My forehead wasn't hot, but I was having the strangest dreams, ones I would typically have if I was having a fever. So for me, they were kind of like dreams like I was like networking in this conference and I was overthinking it and I was getting really far, but there was like 200 people I had to network with and I was overwhelmed and overthinking it. So yeah, it wasn't a pleasant sleep experience. The next day, I went on a walking tour. It's like one of those free walking tours with a tip at the end. And then midday, I decided to walk back to my hostel. It was about 4 blocks, but I just felt super drained, like exhausted. And it just felt really difficult to just walk 4 blocks, which usually never happens. And then I just went straight to my bed and popped the usual suspects, altitude sickness pill, ibuprofen, drank a lot of water, and then went to sleep. The strange dreams continued, and just like the first night, I was getting these extreme chills. Like even though I had my like jacket on, which you can see right here, it's a thick jacket, and my covers, and this time I installed this heater, which was part of my hostel. I was still freezing. I was shaking in my body, and eventually what I found I could do is I could just kind of like squat here and then like put my elbows on my thighs and then like lean in towards the heater, and that's when it gets like really warm and then I feel good. But yeah, could be a fever, could not be altitude sickness, but could be both. I actually had to skip a tour. I'm really bummed about it, but today I was supposed to go to Humante Lake, which would have been epic. I was gonna bring my drone, but this was the 3rd night and same things happened. Chills, upset stomach. I lost my appetite too. Strange dreams, slight headaches, and just heavy breathing. My roommate over there, he recommended I go to the front desk lobby where they have a oxygen tank and for me to use that. I've actually used that already like 3-4 times. It's a bit pathetic, but like, hey, you got to do what you got to do to get through this sickness. So I'm really bummed I missed the tour today, but all the way up until the moment of the tour, I was like, can I do it? Am I getting better? But I was not. I do think you need like 2 days to adjust to altitude sickness. So this would be like the start of 2.5 days. So I would need a bit more time. Hopefully I will adjust by the end of today so that I can go on a bunch of the other tours that are even bigger. Machu Picchu, Rainbow Mountain, and so forth. Some of the other guys here, I don't see any altitude sickness, or they did, but like they just bared with it and got through it. But not for me. I think I had a harder time, unfortunately. But yeah, I didn't really eat much. I bought some chocolate because I heard that helps. I bought a banana. my appetite's like gone, which is probably better for my wallet and my health. But yeah, it sucks, but that's the warning for you. If you are coming to Cusco, budget maybe 2-3 days where you're doing nothing at all. I think we made the mistake of a pretty strenuous tour, Humante Lake, which is like a 6 kilometer hike, on the second and a half day. Tomorrow I have a cooking class, and I should have swapped the cooking class with Humante Lake. I think I could have been able to do the cooking class today. Anyhow, now I'm just going to get out of here because I heard that going outside really helps. The store clerk sold me this spray. Apparently you can spray this on your hands and smell it, and you do that a few times. It's Muna, which is a common type of like mint herb that they use in herbs and teas as well. That helps with altitude sickness. And then of course, drinking Muna tea and having cocoa leaves in my mouth. Yesterday I stuffed cocoa leaves into my cheeks for about like 2-3 hours. It was all right. So yeah, that's it. And now I just have a pretty restful day where I'm not going to be doing much. I'm probably just going to be moving around, walking around a little bit outside the hostel. And yeah,